What's going on, everybody? This is Brad, and it's time to talk about these teases and teasers for Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 4. The word they've been using to describe this new season is paradise. I think that's an interesting word to use because it looks like the paradigm is going to be a focus of the story because this is her hand being consumed by chrome. And a lot of these teasers that they've been dropping seems like random commercials where Chrome will just start suddenly spreading all over the place. One lady's hands and arms turned chrome. One guy's cereal turned chrome. And just very, very interesting stuff. And Fortnite did a string of tweets today to promote it, and they all capitalized random words and random letters in certain words. And if you combine them in order, it spells Chrome. Funny enough, Twitter algorithm thought that Epic was teasing a collab with Google Chrome with the Chrome stuff. That's really funny. But this is some interesting stuff. Like, I've been wondering where will they go? What will the 7 do now that they've defeated the IO, at least for now? I figure the IO will still return at some point, just because of the way that some of the characters are immortal and time travel, space travel, alternate dimensions, the snapshots and everything. It seems like none of these characters really are gone for good. You know, they can always potentially come back, but one of the things that somebody noticed in the teasers and pointed out is that in the background of all the teasers, you can find a gold item. So, potentially Midas is coming back. I know there's an Anime Legends skin coming out in like October, I think. And it includes an anime Midas. So, another Midas variant. And the thing about Paradigm is that, think about it. Paradigm, paradise. Paradigm is an 8-letter word, so is paradise. There's going to be a major focus on her. And she looks like she's going to be in the battle pass because Epic also released some similar images to this one. I'm not going to post them all. But it shows various characters' hands reaching up out of the chrome. One of them, white and pink with spider webbing on part of the glove. Of course, going to be Gwen Stacy's Spider-Gwen. And that's been confirmed for a while now. Some furry creature's hand in one. And then another one that seems to be entirely chrome, just like the liquid that's being used to absorb these characters. So I have a feeling that maybe... My original theory was that perhaps this chrome thing, because one of the Fortnite leakers who was the initial big source for the Dragon Ball collab said something about how the chrome is coming, but it's not the only thing coming. And I don't know what they know that they haven't told anybody, but I would suggest that it seemed like maybe it would be Chaos Agent and Midas returning, maybe to fight each other, even though they were previously aligned. Because something I noticed about Chaos Agent is you go back and look at both of them, Chaos Agent and Chaos Origins. The strange liquid on that seems to make up this being of chaos flows upward, not downward. If the liquid drips off of the character's body, it drips upward. So that's interesting, especially considering that Tabor Hill, whatever his name is, a big Fortnite YouTuber, seems to get some information ahead of time. He posted the screenshot for one of the previous Fortnite skins from the crew pack, the Gothic Witch, the witch skin. Her loading screen has her standing on the ground with an umbrella up with like these dark colored raindrops dropping down, but then there's a completely black shadow version of her standing upside down with the raindrops dripping downwards, I think, are going like reverse upwards. Something like that. Maybe that's what this is, because that was supposed to be a tease. But that's also why I think maybe it could be tied to Chaos Agent, because, again, the liquid that composes this character's body, when it drips off of his body, it's flowing upwards, not downwards. So that could be interesting. Don't know if we'll actually see Chaos Agent again though. And like in some cases, these may not be teasing returns or certain characters. They're just maybe taking inspiration from an older character and repurposing it too. You know, or you could call it a retcon, like they did with one of the Fortnite comics, where there was a very, very heavily suggested reveal with two characters. I'll try not to spoil it. Where two characters were heavily thought to be the same being, but they're not. Epic apparently stated this was an intentional misdirection. I think it was a retcon. I think they just had a better idea, or they came up with an idea they liked more than the direction they were going, and they just scrapped it and said, let's just change some things to make this work. But anyway, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I have a feeling, though, that... Oh, the other two skins, I think, like I talked about the furry character and then the chrome guy. I think there may be a skin that has the same chrome effect that Midas's Golden Touch has. That's why I kind of would like to see them, like, you know, come back and fight each other. Like, if you remember Ghost versus Shadow or Alter versus Ego, Shadow's logo is literally the Agent of Chaos's mask. I can't remember what the logo of Ghost was, but we've seen the logo of Ghost pop up in the game recently, and it was supposedly a bug during the previous season as the different POIs were falling into control, out of control from the IO and back into the control of the 7. But I think that wasn't really a big deal. Maybe it could have been a, you know, oopsie, our bad, but it was actually a tease for more stuff. Anyway, something else I'm hoping to see is what's going to happen to 7. The current storyline seems to suggest that several members of the 7 have gone and they have disappeared. We found their helmets on the island, so are they dead? Are they never coming back? Are we going to need to rebuild the 7 to tackle whatever this chrome issue is? What about the plant, the bloom watchers, they called it, the character that's watching the 0 point bloom? Like, who knows what's going to come of that either. But I just want to talk about this for a minute because I'm excited to see where the story goes. And new season is just around the block, so that'll be fun. But yeah, what do you guys think? You excited for the new season? I kind of am. This season, the Vibin season is kind of just not really stuck well. I said this in my review of it. The Dragon Ball collab saved that season. So hopefully this season will be a little bit more interesting, at least story-wise, and things happening on the map besides just changing the cosmetics of the POIs. Oh, it's Gladiator theme now. Oh, it's Ocean theme now. Like, okay, whatever. Not much is changing. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about in regards to Fortnite. Like and subscribe if you would, and leave a comment and let me know what you are looking forward to in the next season of Fortnite. And we will catch you later for the next one, probably when the new season starts. Until then, though, I'll see you later.